Hey everybody. So I'm going to be doing something a little bit different on the YouTube channel, at least for the next couple of videos. Normally I'll do like time-lapse videos or like track videos and stuff like that, but doing something a little different. I started doing a Coyote swap project for a buddy of mine, and I'm going to try and document the swap like in stages of the build and stuff, like the motor install, the prep work and all that other stuff, and just release a couple, like kind of like a vlog on the build. Because the build, basically what it's going to be is going to be a new Edge like mine. I think it's like a 2003 Mustang, and it's getting a Gen 3 and a 10R80. It's getting cams, it's going to get a supercharger, it's going to be running on an E85, all new suspension, subframe connectors, just the works, pretty much everything you can do. And yeah, I'm just gonna try and document it as much as I can. I know sometimes it's a little hard to work and film at the same time and then stitch it all together so it's a coherent video for you guys, but I'll do my best. Yeah. She is getting dropped off for the swap.
All right, here it is. This is the swap candidate. This new Edge is getting a Gen 3 and a 10R80. So as you heard, basically, Jesus basically saw the video on Tony's Coyote swap new Edge car. He actually DM'd me on Instagram asking about a swap. And so I put him in touch with Tony. Okay, so just a little bit about this. This is like the kind of dedication that Jesus has, right? He's from Houston, Texas. Tony and I live in California. Not only are we here in California right now talking about this, but Jesus has made several trips back and forth from LA up here, get the motor, all that sort of stuff. So definitely committed to this sort of thing, you know? So over the next couple months, we're gonna basically take this thing from beginning to end, cover the full swap, gonna run the car in a naturally aspirated form. We obviously let the cat out of the bag, there's some boost. Gonna run this thing boosted. We're not gonna let you know total goals quite yet, but the car is gonna be fast. Like the fastest thing Jesus has ever been in, so.
So I got the engine on the stand now. Yanked the old pan off, got the pump out, and took out the factory gears. So now we just gotta slap in the TSS gears, prime it with oil, install it, and then start putting everything back together. Let's see if I can drop these in myself. I'm filming on my own, so it's a little. Damn it. There we go. Okay, so we got the old pump gears installed, the crank gear installed, and then everything's all back together. And I was test fitting the long tubes, because sometimes you gotta cut some of the exhaust studs to clear the tubes. But these ones don't require a whole lot of modification at all, really. Like on this side, I was able to get them all in. I mean, this one's a little bit tight, but I may trim the head of that one off. But that's like the only one. On this side, we only had to trim this guy a little bit. All the other ones are easily accessible. So we're just gonna leave them. Man. So what do you think, Jesus?
Oh man, it looks great.
Looks tight with those on, huh?
Yeah, it looks shiny, it looks polished, it looks neat.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's gonna get it. Okay, so we'll trim just that one. Plug up the exhaust ports. Don't want no metal flying in there. Just that one. Much better. All right, should be good to go. So I just got done test fitting the Maximum Motorsports K-member because I wanted to double check like clearance around the oil pan and like the headers and stuff like that, make sure everything cleared. And it worked really well, actually. It's like, it fits perfect, actually. It's not touching anywhere, it's not really close. Just the design of all this is really good. Now these cooks were designed to work with the Maximum Motorsports K-member, so I wasn't expecting any fitment issues, but I just wanted to make sure everything was gonna be good before I slapped it all together. So all we gotta do now is get everything set up for the frictions and steels from McLeod and Robestis to go in the 10R80. Once that gets built, I'll mate it to this and then get everything ready to drop in. But yeah, we're getting there. Stay tuned.